What's up, everyone? Welcome into the Recruiting Roundup brought to you by IBEW Local 640. I'm Claudia Collins, and joining me today is probably a familiar face. You know him as the former Saguaro quarterback, but now he is a University of New Mexico quarterback. And we've seen a little bit of game action from you, but I do want to bring it back just a little bit. What was the transition like? I know, heavy question. What was the transition like from high school to college?
It was something I wasn't aware of to go into it. I was a little spoiled by my parents growing up. So small thing like taking out the trash, washing my own dishes, like I was real spoiled. So coming here, I feel like I had to mature kind of early getting here and it's been a process. I've been enjoying it every day and just the friends and coaches I've met here, they've made my journey less uh crazy than what it could have been.
On the football side of the transition, how do you feel Saguaro prepared you for the next level?
So I'll be in one of the top programs, and like even just being that top program, like our backups were great. So like just being pushed already in high school, I mean it was kind of same thing coming here. I mean I'm surrounded by great quarterbacks already here and great players, so it was kind of an easier transition football wise just because of the competition level I was already playing at, being at Saguaro.
I'm glad you brought up the competition level because that's where I was about to go. I mean, Arizona's fully on the map now for high school football. It's easily top five, arguably top three for states for high school football. Do you think you've seen that like really translate to what you've been able to do in just a short time in college now?
Yeah, I like even in our locker room, we had these talks like who's got the best wherever. I'm always Arizona's coming up. I'm trying to tell y'all, but yeah, I feel like we're definitely getting up there as Arizona, getting up there in athletes and just who we're producing coming out of Arizona. So I think it's having an impact on a lot of us. Like even close people I play with, like Tucson Turf with Jacoby, like they're already getting on the field at USC. Like I think we're producing good people in Arizona.
You know, the other thing that you did that a lot of Arizona recruits are doing these days is enrolling early. How did that benefit you in kind of making that adjustment and being able to, get in on spring ball action?
Yeah, I think it was a huge step for me. Just getting to know the offense that early, and especially me being a freshman, like I feel like coming here early is probably the main reason why I've been able to play coming up this season, just because I've been able to get familiar with the offense and get comfortable in it, where coach can trust me.
I've teased the game action. You've seen some play time, but walk me through the moments of having the opportunity to make your first collegiate football appearance against Tennessee Tech and the result of that.
Yeah, that being my first game, my dad was there, and it was just like he was like, "Well, you probably gonna get your shot this game." And I kind of knew going before the game I might end up getting a shot, so I just prepared kind of that week. And when I got in there, it was like I just logged back into the zone. Like it's just being on that field, you kind of block out all the fans, and then you just play, and it was fun, especially getting in the end zone and seeing the student section go crazy. Like that was that was a top tier moment.
Is it everything you imagined it would be?
Yes, yeah.
So I also learned that in this last game that you got to play against Wyoming, you were the first true freshman to put up a 99-yard drive that resulted in a touchdown, fourth ever. So you're already, making school history as a true freshman. What's your, advice for that recruit right now that maybe isn't getting as heavily recruited as the state of Arizona? We all saw Devon Dampier going somewhere and doing great things. But for someone who's kind of still navigating the recruitment, what's your advice?
Yeah, I would say my main advice is trust yourself. I mean, throughout the whole process, whether things went left, things went right. I mean, regardless who's there, you gotta be the one to tell yourself you can do anything you want, because there's gonna be a lot of noise and a lot of things that happen in your life that's gonna try to drift you off that path and tell you it's not possible. But yeah, just stay true to yourself and know who you are.
As currently a backup quarterback, what are you taking this experience of, every chance you get to play, every chance you get to learn, like what does that look like for you on game days, and how are you approaching the potential to play anytime, but also what are you learning from those ahead of you?
Yeah, so our starting quarterback Dylan Hopkins, he's played under Coach V for a while now, so he's already been under the system. So I ask him small questions like what he looks for, and he's done. I can't ask for nothing more than what he explains to me. He explains to me how he's reading the defense. He's explaining to me the timing and what he's looking at when he's throwing the ball. So, me being on the sideline and being able to actually see him do the things that he's telling me he's doing, I think that's huge. And I'm taking mental reps every day.
Okay, I'm closing us out with some rapid fire questions just for fun. We like to do that kind of thing. Uh,
Yeah.
it is now October. You've been a student there for a while. What is your favorite class so far?
Ooh, I gotta say this year, I wanna say it's probably nutrition, surprisingly. My nutrition class is really fun. I'm getting to learn about the body and it's been smooth. It's been smooth.
What a smooth transition too, because my next question is, what is your go-to late night snack for studying or late night meal?
I still got a lot of snacks in my house. I gotta say it's probably oh, if anything Little Debbie. Anything Little Debbie. I'm eating snacks all the time.
That sounds very nutritious.
Yeah, I burned it off. I burned it off.
uh, favorite thing about your campus?
Ooh, that's a good question. Um, I think my favorite thing about the campus, we got a thing called a duck pond. So it's a duck pond in the middle of our campus, and there's like grass surrounding it, and like every time I'm walking by, there's this whole bunch of students just like doing them. Like people are just chilling, and you just see the different cultures and different diversity in our in UNM around there.
I feel like that's such an Arizona answer. You were like, "Oh, there's grass. That's the best part." And
No,
okay,
I disagree.
what is your pregame hype song if you have one?
Oh, I don't think I have a main one right now. I don't think about it. I listen to a lot of Drake though. Drake gets me in my zone for sure.
Are we a fan of the new album?
Yes, personally, I'm bumping it every day right now.
Favorite song on the album?
Um, there's a song called "Tried Our Best." "Tried Our Best" is up there for me.
Okay. What show are you watching right now, if you have time?
Yeah, me and my friend Everett were roommates where we live. We watch Snowfall almost like every other day. It's a series. It's a 6 season series, and we just restarted, and we watching it like almost every other day.
Okay, I haven't even heard of it. Gotta add it to. All right. What has been the toughest part of being a college athlete?
Yeah, definitely managing school and football. That's probably definitely that one for sure. Because especially for me, I've always grew up as a straight A and maybe one B type of student. So I've kind of held myself to a standard where I'm not gonna slack coming into college doing schoolwork. So just trying to be on top of everything, getting everything done and at an efficient level, like especially during the season with how much you're watching film and how dedicated you are to football, you still gotta care about your classes going on.
All right. Top memory since becoming a Lobo.
Oof.
Doesn't have to be game. It can be if you.
Yeah.
It could be spring ball. We're going whatever you want.
Um surprisingly my favorite moment is when I messed up. So we got a thing called the creed where we gotta learn how to say it, and coach called me up freshman to go up there and go say it. I had no clue it was coming. It was like the first day, like he didn't call nobody else. It was me. I went up there, I said the first line, I was nervous, my legs were shaking, like because I just studied. I was just like reading the verses. I went up there, grabbed my pants, but everybody was just making fun of me and stuff, like as like just brotherly fun stuff. And that was a good moment.
How much are you keeping up with Arizona high school football right now?
I've been keeping up quite a bit. I need my boys to lock in, turn up for me though.
What team has surprised you? this season?
Centennial.
Okay.
Centennial for sure.
Who do you,
They're playing great right now.
all right, what's your guess for the open division matchup? What two teams you putting in there?
Ooh, that's a hard one. I don't know. We got a lot of good teams this year. Like a lot of them are looking good. Oh, I mean, I'm gonna say Basham for sure. They they won my respect. They beat me in the championship, so I'm gonna give them that spot. I don't know who's gonna get that second spot right now.
Not giving me a second spot. It's just Basha against.
There's ooh, obviously I got my boys. I got Sag, I got Chandler, I got Centennial.
All right. All right. We got a top four. That makes sense.
Yeah, we got a top 4.
Well, Devon, thank you so much for joining me today. This was super fun, and best of luck to you and the rest of your future at the University of New Mexico.
Yeah, always. Thank you.